Oh wow! All right, man. Let's jump right into it, man. We got the camera up. Got me sitting down. Got me ready to talk. So, um, we back out here on the road, as everybody know, and it's some things that I just can't get past. You know what I'm saying? Some things I can't even think of to think of why I'm doing it, but then it's always like a super goal. But then you realize that life is not always set out for you to do everything you want once your children is involved, you know? So I go to say sometimes I have these flash out moments within myself and I just want to go, right? I just want to get away because I don't feel there's no kind of solution to help me besides being out here. Whenever I first started doing this, um, I was I was 22 years old. At the time, I had three kids. At the time, one of them I was actually seeing pretty regularly, but really wasn't. So it was kind of like I was just out and about going, you know what I'm saying? Still trying to figure life out as a 22-year-old, you know what I'm saying? Just got a CDL, you know what I'm saying? Three kids that I started having at the age of 17, two of them that I like never really had a long time and just connecting bonds with. One that I had a strong connecting bond with, but there was so many disagreements back and forth with the mom to where it was like here and there miss sometime, and then you know what I'm saying. So you just thrive at that thriving pace. You know what I'm saying. Not too many resources around to reach out and have these kind of conversations with. But I find myself very good to just sit down and talk about shit. But yeah, so it's kind of like after going through all that shit, you know what I'm saying, just going on the road, then getting in a relationship, and then kind of finding myself slowing down to a pace to be in a relationship, which I suck at being in relationships. Like I kind of would say that shit now. You know what I'm saying? I'm 31 years old now, man. It's like I didn't experience so much, so it's kind of like, dude, I fucking suck at relationships. Like I fucking suck at it like crazy. Like it'll be a good vibe time for like 2 or 3 months, and then I just start sucking at relationships. Like I don't even think it'd be that. I think like within them 2 or 3 months, I started getting questioned about shit that I've done like in the past. Like, are you cheating? Why is this girl liking your post? I don't know. It's like once I start to get questioned about shit, there's no there's no shutdown to shit. It's like I'm blocking everything out. Like I don't care, you know what I'm saying? And I think that comes from me being over the road and just having my own little goal, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't say like I don't answer to a lot of people because a lot like I look at it like if you don't, you know what I'm saying, pay shit for me or you don't do shit for me, then I don't have to answer to shit. If you don't swipe your card and type the numbers in and pay them bills for me, then there's no reason for me to give you a straight. It's not that I'm lying. It's just I don't have to answer the shit. You know what I'm saying? But it went from that to going on to cheat. Like I've cheated so fucking much that it'd be to the point to where I forgot I done cheated. It'd be the point where I done deal with so many different females to the point to where it's like I don't even remember dealing with them, and they'd be like, I really do not know, because it'd be like inside of that little flash moment of me just turning everything off and just doing shit and not realizing I'm doing it until I get asked about it. And I'd be like, wait, what? I did this shit? But then it turns to, you know what I'm saying, you get that feel like if somebody allow you to do it once, then you would do it again. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think I'm pretty much kind of ruined in some kind of way. Like a little piece of me feel ruined from just straight from the jump. You know what I'm saying? It's like people try to go through your phone and like do shit that they ain't got no business doing, and then you catch them, and then now it's like you have a very hard trust issue with people. So that's how I look at shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm low key fucked up, but it's like I made a bad decision by coming back out to the road. You know what I'm saying? And it's been times where I went local, and then I go back to the road. I went local, then I go back to the road. I went local, then I go back to the road. But I think I suffered from a lot of shit coming up as a kid, to where it's like I used to like just run away from shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just avoid a question. Um, I got like when I was younger, I had like real bad ADHD and shit like that, and so like 2 or 3 years ago, I did like a lot of fucking research on ADHD to try to figure out if I'm tripping off ADHD or if it's just me making my own bad decisions or not wanting to believe in like bad luck and shit like that, which I don't believe in bad luck. It's a lot of shit I don't believe in, but it's like sometimes it's like shit'll go so good and then it'll just be like some random shit that pop up and then it just turns to the worst like this, like instantly, like soon as it happens, it just turns bad, just like this. And I think it's like my mind set up. As y'all can see, I'm probably just rambling. Like I don't even know where I started this video off at, but I think it was what I started this video off at. I think it was bad decisions. Yeah, I think it was like bad decisions, some shit like that. But I came back to the road, and now I'm really kind of like regretting it because like I woke up last night in the middle of the night, and I went to my emails and just started reading over my contract that I signed, and I came across some shit in the contract that just didn't like. I don't know if I'm reading it wrong or what, but I just feel like I signed a bad contract, and I'm doing this lease just as a lease and not as a lease purchase. So it's kind of like I be doing the lease for paying them 80 some $1,000s for 2 years to run this truck, and I still end up having to pay by the truck. You know what I'm saying? So 2 more years of driving this truck, it'll be 600, 700,000 some miles on the truck. So, and I was reading it. It was like something about it was something about like um after this lease agreement purchase or something like that, that you won't own the truck and you can arrange a payment or something like that. I read. So I was reading it and I was like, bro, this shit it don't read right, bro. Like I don't think I've ever read that like inside of a contract. So I was like, man, I didn't sign I didn't sign a wrong, like a bad contract that I didn't read, because when we signed it, it was like they gave us like 5 or 10 minutes to sign the contract, and like the one contract that I know that I did that was legitly good. They gave us like 2 days to read over the contract. You can even send it out to a lawyer and have him read it, and like that was the only company that was like, but you know what I'm saying, making bad decisions. So uh yeah, so it's like I read it and now it's in my head that I've signed a bad lease. So it's a 11. It's a title. You are not buying the vehicle during the term of your agreement and will not have any securement or ownership interest in the vehicle. This agreement uh contract a contract, a lease to the company in a merely allowance allowing you to use the vehicle and granting you the option to purchase the vehicle under the term of this agreement. So it's offering me a term to pay for it, but I don't know if I'm paying for it while I'm doing the lease. So and it comes out to like damn near like like $80,000 to $90,000. Let's see, uh yeah, at $96,000. So I'm like, damn, I'm paying 96, damn near $100,000 for a 500,000 mile truck. 500, yeah, 500 some mile thousand truck. So I said, man, like I think think I'm doing this shit wrong. Cause I got some people that was trying to sell me a truck for like 30,000, and he was like, "Just drive the truck for a year, woo de woo, drive it for me for a year, and I give you the truck," which I should have just took that deal. But yeah, and then on top of that, it's kind of like, man, I done came back out here. I'm enjoying I'm enjoying going places, but it's kind of seeming like they don't have a lot of freight lanes, a lot of contracts. So it's like you doing the same shit over and over again. So it's kind of like me getting out of a situation to where I was doing shit the same every single day over and over and over again. And if you have ADHD, like, or if you deal with things of ADHD nature, it's kind of like you don't like doing the same shit over and over and over again. I'm an outside nature, like I like a different vibe every single day. I don't like the same vibe every day. So uh, I don't know. I just feel like I signed a bad deal, bro. But you know what I'm saying. You can only do what you can while you in it. But I'm gonna definitely have them to go over some shit, to call me and talk to me, so I can ask them these questions. Now that I get time to read it and get things figured out. But yeah, that's kind of like what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying. Um, I come back out here. I do this, and I feel like I'm repeating a cycle because my dad left me at the age of 5. My son is 5, and I decided to leave again. But I left for work. But it's kind of like, what do I really want to do? And that's like be there and do things with them that I didn't get to do with um with my pops and shit. So it's kind of like I can really lay down and say every night that I didn't have no father figure at all from the time that my pops died and to now. You know what I'm saying? I can say, oh yeah, that's my steppa and all that shit, but you know what I'm saying? That's just a term of me just talking at the times. But nah, I ain't never had nobody to come to my practices and cheer me on and pick me up from school. You know what I'm saying? Go out to eat with me and bring me lunch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like go on trips. You know what I'm saying? Like out of state or just out of town, and I ain't had like none of that shit growing up, bro. Like especially from like a male figure. So it was kind of like a little twisted area. You know what I'm saying? Like I was raised with nothing but girls. Uh, my mom, my sister. You know what I'm saying? Her friends, and you know what I'm saying? Like growing up, like I ain't gonna say in the hood, but yeah, I was in like different hoods. You know what I'm saying? Like from the north to the south to the east, City Grove. You know what I'm saying? I grew up. I grew up a little bit in every little spot, but I had my friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? I jumped off the porch like what in like 10th grade or some shit like that. So I was out and about moving around like 10th grade. No, that was like 8th grade. Like 8th grade. So shit, I was jumping around, meeting people and shit, getting into trouble and shit like that. But I I don't want that to be, you know what I'm saying, because I'm not there. My son think he should just be outside all times of the night, hanging out, doing shit he ain't got no business doing. You know what I'm saying, or even watching shit on TV and not being able to monitor that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I come back out here thinking, oh well, you know what I'm saying. I go back to the road and make some money. You know what I'm saying? Try to buy this truck and what happens, you know what I'm saying, in my head, I'm like, now, like, damn, so what I'm gonna do with the truck, you know what I'm saying, once I'm done with it, which the truck is really set up for over the road driving, you know what I'm saying, or things of that nature, but it's like, I still be gone every day. I won't be that father that they see every day, waking up, going to work, going to their practices, you know what I'm saying, uh, after school activities, things of that nature, being able to pick them up from school, drop them off sometime. You know what I'm saying? I'd be missing out on all of that. But I don't really think I got deeply sit down and thought about this shit. I think that I think I just think about the money overall. So thinking about what I'm thinking about what money could pay for their future instead of actually thinking about how I can impact in them seeing their future. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying. It kind of hit me like a little bit harder like last night. You know what I'm saying? My son called me, and then he was just like just rambling, and then my daughter just rambling on the phone, and I'm like, damn, I hate that I got to talk to them through a phone while I'm sitting here for 34 hours in Texas. You know what I'm saying? It kind of suck, and then I'm sitting here, I'm wasting at least like 300. I say about $300 in fuel, $400 in fuel, just sitting here. You know what I'm saying? For 2 days in Texas heat, 300. So the fan is steady kicking on because the truck is hot, and yeah. So and then I'm dealing with, you know what I'm saying, a back and forth from their mama and all that shit, and like it kind of like deal with that shit from being at work, and then you gotta deal with it from the person that they say love you and they like you or whatever. Then it's back and forth, back and forth. I'm like, if I'm at home all day, it shouldn't be no back and forth with somebody who's out trying to do a fucking job to provide for you. But that's the kind of shit that men have to deal with, man. So um, I don't know where this video going. I just said fuck it. I'm gonna talk. But yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. So it's kind of so man, kind of like a head is in like in a scramble. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with like health issues, kind of like denying the fact that I'm getting older, denying the fact that my blood pressure may be uh, messing with me too. So it's like a lot of these headaches that I've been dealing with for 4 and 5 years. I think it was all due to high stress levels, um, high blood pressure, which the blood pressure, the diabetes, all that shit, it runs really deep into the family line. So every damn near everybody in my family line, uncles got it. So I try to think I'm so young and in shape and don't have to worry about that. Like some people family tree, they ain't got nobody in their family that really got high blood pressure. So it's like their bloodline, but mine is like it's very, very high. You know what I'm saying? I haven't ate like physical I haven't put salt on my food in the past 3 years. So I've been cutting back on like certain food and shit, but it's still like headaches. You know what I'm saying? Some days it's just like all fucking day. It's like I gotta work in that. I'm in the heat. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the heat, in the cold. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go shower, get back in the heat, back in the cold, back out in the heat, and then you know what I'm saying? I don't know what triggers blood pressure. I don't know shit about it because I've been trying to avoid having to deal with it. So that's what I feel. This video is getting up there. It's about 20 minutes, but yeah, man. That's what I feel, man. Like I don't feel good, really. I feel like I need more dad friends. Um, like more outdoor activities. Just surrounded with more people that's just like me. You know what I'm saying? More people that's active in, you know what I'm saying, outside the house. You know what I'm saying? Car events. I like working on shit. Um, I want to go to school uh, for a mechanic. I want to work in a body shop. Um, I like cars, man. I just like cars. I just like trucks. I like tearing shit apart and putting it back together, changing the color, changing how things look, transformation. I like all that. But Um, I've been doing this shit what 9, 10 years, bro, since 2015. So I'm about to go on 10 years, man. And it just I've had my happy days. I've had like a lot of sad and bad days. Um, I feel like I should have just stuck with it hard until my kids was 4 and 5, and then got out of it. But hey, everything don't go the way you plan it when dealing with emotions and things of that nature, man. I kind of feel like sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I let that pride of mine get in the way of my in touch emotions with my kids, man. Yeah, I kind of feel like that shit get in the way sometimes, bro. So yeah, man. But hey, just I just want, like, if you doing a job that y'all sometimes you gotta think about it, man. Sometimes you just gotta take a step back, and sometimes you just gotta start all over from zero, like literally from zero. Um, start all over. You know what I'm saying? Because it's life. A lot of people go. Some people pass away, and their life was they never figured it out. So try to find something that you would love to do every single day, and just shoot for it. You know what I'm saying? Shoot for it, bro. Because it shit sucks. But yeah, man, it's just something I had to get off my chest. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all do have a blessed day. I don't think I'll be after this year. I don't think I'll be driving trucks no more, man. I think I just set that to the side, bro. I keep my license active for, uh, especially not doing over the road driving. I might go do like a local job, a set time. You know what I'm saying? Go in at this time, get off at that time, so I can have a normal life, man. So I can have a normal life. Peace.